What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back into my channel. My name is Kreepers and I'm here finally with a video on Imani. Now, most of you guys already probably heard about Imani. Most of you guys have even saw this gameplay that I'm putting right now in the back. First of all, I actually asked permission to the person who posted this video for the first time, which is Aaron Kyojin. I talked to him inside of Gmail and so on, and sent him a couple of messages. He answered me and he told me that I could use all of his footage, and I appreciate that a lot. So all I require for you guys is just one tiny fast and easy thing. Please do go into his channel. I'm gonna leave a link in the description. Go there and subscribe to this guy. He had a lot of work to actually try to get this so then he could record it and then put it outside so we all could have seen how it looks like. Now, we don't have the final form or the visual form of Imani, which apparently is supposed to be the name before it was Mage, but at least we get to see a little bit of how his or her skills work. Now, I want to talk a little bit about something that nobody has mentioned before, which is the glove. The glove that we've seen on the trailer of Dredge. I may be mistaken here myself. It may not be for this champion specifically. It may not even be for a champion. Who knows? But according to, the lore that they've been presenting to us, when Dredge came out, on his video, he actually tried to capture this gauntlet, the glove, the golden gauntlet of Thanos. I don't know. You call it whatever you want. Now, this gauntlet seems to have a power over dragons or something related to dragons. And on the data mine of Imani, there was also some typed, descriptions of abilities related to pets, dragons, and so on. She was also data mined to have two different set of, nature elements, which is ice and fire. It's not because of what you see in the back. It's legit actually typed there in descriptions. So we have all of that right now. We have the name Imani. We can somehow associate the gauntlet to her or to him. Some people even said that she's going to have 7,500 health because she appears not to have an absorption ability or a shield ability, since so many people believe her to be a tank. But she's already been viewed with 3,000 HP and she's already been viewed with 2,200 HP, and on this gameplay you're seeing in the back, on the left side near the picture, we have a plus sign that belongs to supports. So we're not entirely sure yet. I mean, some people do say that they're about 100% positive that it's a tank because of the order that Hi-Rez has been taking on the release of the champions, but I gotta be honest, as a human being, that really doesn't matter shit. Alright, if you're back there at Hi-Rez and if you have a lot of things to do, maybe you have to postpone this champion or that champion or that champion, and then maybe just throw this one in because it's more related to the lore right now, which is the Dragon's Call lore. As you've seen, there's even a new TDM match that just came out related to the Dragon's Call and so on, and that has also been teased to us. A lot of people don't know this part that I'm about to tell you, but probably some people have already done videos. I kind of failed a little bit on this one. I could have been a little bit sooner. Sorry about that. There is a map of Siege coming related to Dragon's Call. The tease of this map was actually made in Instagram on the Paladins, Hi-Rez, Evil Mojo's Instagram account, and they actually teased us with the map and different locations and even an sphere where you could see different places of the map. But I think that's actually related to something else. I think that sphere is something else, like maybe light or something, because it's a siege map. So we cannot have the key that we've seen before unless they're actually placing the key just there as a prop. Not impossible, but then again, the key has already been used to somehow get the power, which was actually the glove, with then Dredge stealing the glove, not being worthy of the glove, getting into the ocean, dying, and actually being revived by the monster of the abyss, which was the big kraken, giving him underworld powers and making him as a powerful being he is right now. And as in case you don't know, I'm actually joking. He is very fucking spammy and very fucking annoying. I hate Dredge the moment as it is. I don't hate playing it, but I know how hard it is for other people to play against it. So Please nerf Dredge. All right, I already have a video on that. Doesn't matter. We're not going to talk about that. So continuing on, there's also a little bit of a belief, at least for a lot of people, that the patch is coming out day 13. And a lot of people are thinking, oh, maybe it's not day 13. They haven't said anything. But there was actually a picture, I believe it was also on Instagram, that they showed us the time schedule of this month, and maybe the chores they had to do, what was going to happen on each day. And the day 13, it was actually saying supposedly the patch 1.8 release. So when it releases, we may have more information inside of this patch because it's a little bit more clean or not, and people are going to be data mining it. But the question is, I believe that the patch is coming out then day 13, and for consoles it's going day 14. PC day 13, consoles day 14. Okay, it's not the same day, but hey, it's 1 day of difference. Don't complain about that too. Now, one final information. This information is not just related to Imani here; it's also related to Realm Royale. I know that who's watching this video is probably, oh shit, he's gonna talk about Realm Royale. I'm not gonna watch this. No, hear me out. HRX is day 16, as you guys knows, and it's gonna be from day 16 to day 18. But apparently, back at Heroic Leap, which is basically the company that it's developing Realm Royale, there's a huge announcement to be done back at day 16, back at HRX. Now, this huge announcement could be actually the release for consoles. Okay, I could have done just a single video for that, but this is the only thing I have to bring you, so I wouldn't do that. And there's also some rumors that maybe Imani is actually going to be revealed back there at day 16. Maybe day 16, 17, we don't know. But there is some rumors that the character is going to be actually, released or revealed there. Just like they did with Genos. In case you don't remember, Genos was actually revealed on one of these DreamHack or championships. I don't even remember what the championship was, but it was 1 year ago, around this time, I believe, as well. And yes, it was released there, it was revealed there, and the same thing may happen to Imani. Now, I'm still wondering, is it actually a tank? Where we don't have a lot of supports, it could be a support. We're gonna have to wait to see. I've seen this footage with 3,000 health. I've seen it with 2,200. I looked at the abilities, and now this is the part where I want to talk about the abilities, but you guys are probably already seen. If you've already seen it and you have no curiosity on trying to understand what's going on, you can just get out of the video right now. I'm just gonna talk a little bit about the abilities. When you look into this gameplay, you get to see that he has two different abilities that can be, it's like a second, how can I say? It has two modes, basically, and there's one of the keys that will allow you to change between these two modes, which is pretty much almost like Strix. In case you don't know, Strix has his normal rifle, has the scope, it has the invisibility, and then it has one key that will actually allow him to change to the other thing. To the other thing, you will still have the invisibility, but then two of the abilities, just like Imani, will change, and it will become the pistol and, of course, the flare. Now, same thing happens a little bit with Koga as well, but here with Imani, I believe this is weird. The first thing you need to notice is that Imani does not use Deft Hands. When he goes into the store, you cannot buy Deft Hands. It's already blocked. And I noticed that when she uses fire, with her left click, she can actually charges it and let go, almost like an arrow from Shaoling. And on the right click, she starts, it's almost like the flamethrower, but actually goes at long distances. And then there's this little bar that as soon as you start filling it up, when it reaches to the maximum, I believe it automatically activates, and you either do more damage or you can charge more your shots, because I see that the charging is slower. But I believe that every time you start shooting, it consumes it. So maybe after you do a couple of shots, it brings this bar that will give you extra damage. And as soon as the bar fills, every single attack you do will actually be, heavier damage. Then I do not understand what the F is for. Maybe to switch the abilities, because I believe the Q is something else. I know that when she switches the mode, for the ice, her normal attack, her left click, is almost like a stone from Inara, but only a single one, all right? She charges it and let's go. And it's like a little stone, a little ice spear, and it goes and hits the person almost like a projectile from Cassie. And on the right side, she throws this massive orb that will blow up, and I think you can detonate it as well, according to the information that I have here. If I go here really quick and I actually check what it's saying, it says that Imani's action is in action. Unfortunately, the ult and F is still pretty bugged. So as you can see, the rest agrees with our previous description. So pretty much ice, fire, you know, it can switch between abilities, charges a bar, it doesn't have deft hands, and so apparently F is actually bugged, and the ultimate as well. So we're gonna have to wait a little bit more for more information. Maybe it's actually gonna be day 16, 5 days, 4 days now from until it gets here, and maybe we'll get some good stuff. Maybe this is gonna be one of those champions that can get into the game. It's not gonna be initially just broken, but if it is, there's only one thing that I would love the Harris to do, just for once, is don't make it too overpowered when it comes out, because people will abuse it, especially on competitive, because you're releasing the champions too soon for competitive as well. But yeah, guys, that's all for the video today. That's most of the information I can bring you. New map, new champion. Maybe it's going to be revealed at HRX. And I'll wait for more information so I can bring you another video. Maybe some teases are coming out. So see you guys when those are out, all right? Thanks so much for watching. That will be it for today, and I'll see you guys next time. And until then, have a wonderful time, guys. Bye-bye.